Paano mo sasabihin sa English ang dati kong ginagawa yan pero hindi na ngayon? How about sanay na ako dyan? Or masasanay din ako dyan? Well, if you want to know how, then watch this video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share it on social media. Well, our topic for today is about the three expressions used to, be used to, and get used to. First, we have the expression used to express past habits that don't happen anymore or past states or situations that are not true anymore. So remember that used to is a past expression. So it doesn't have present or future form. So ang used to ay isang nakaraan na, no? And also be careful with the pronunciation. Kasi may D, used to. So mahirap siya because even the native speakers or Americans, they pronounce it as used to. So parang walang D, used to.
Let's look at this picture. So makikita dyan na yung lalaki 5 years ago, nagwo-workout siya. But now, sa mga panahon na ito, hindi na. So out of this picture, we can make statements like, the man doesn't exercise much these days. So yung lalaki, hindi na siya nag-i-exercise ng gaano sa mga panahon na to. He prefers to stay home nowadays, but he used to work out a lot. So mas gusto na niya daw na magstay sa bahay kaysa sa mag-workout pa. He used to go to the gym 4 times a week. Dati siyang nag-workout o pumupunta sa gym ng 4 na beses sa isang linggo. So, paano ba yung paggawa ng mga sentences? So, these are the patterns in making sentences. For the affirmative or positive sentences, first, we put the subject. Pwedeng pronoun, pwedeng nouns. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Pwede pang names? Pwede. Followed by the expression used to. And then, yung huli, yung infinitive form of the verb or yung base form. Live, play, work, etc. When we say infinitive, so walang S, ES, D, ED, ING. Next, how to make negative sentences. First, yung mga subject. Followed by did not or didn't. Kasi nga, negative. Tapos, used to. You will notice that yung use, wala ng D. D is removed. Kasi nga, may did na. So remember, pag ginamit sa sentence ang did, yung main verb, base form na rin. Next, how to make questions. We start the questions with did. Kasi nga, past expression ang used to. Or didn't. Pwede bang didn't? Negative ang tanong? Yes. And then followed by the subject. And then used to. So ulit, wala na yung D. D is removed kasi nga may did. And then the infinitive form of the verb ulit. So easy lang siya. No? Okay. Para mas maintindihan, let's make some examples. Affirmative, negative, question. The family used to live in the US. Ang pamilya ay dating nakatira sa Amerika. They didn't used to live in the Philippines. Hindi sila dating nakatira sa Pilipinas. But of course, nakatira na ngayon. Actually, nauna yung mga sagot, pero how do you make a question? Where did they used to live? Saan sila dating nakatira? Another example. Maria used to work abroad. Si Maria ay dating nagtatrabaho sa ibang bansa. She didn't used to work here. Hindi siya dating nagtatrabaho dito, but of course, nagtatrabaho na ngayon. Where did she used to work? Saan siya dating nagtatrabaho? Another example. Pwede ding mga bagay na totoo noon, hindi na ngayon. The building used to be a cinema. Ang gusali ay dating sinehan. The building didn't used to be a museum. Ang gusali ay dating hindi museum. But of course, museum na ngayon. What did the building used to be? Dating ano ang building na ito? So, pansinin yung mga questions. Di ba sabi ko kanina na they start with did or didn't. But in front of them, you may add the 5WH and 1H question. Yung who, what, when, where, why, how.
Next, we have the be used to expression to express being accustomed to something or to say something is normal, usual, or familiar. So we can use this expression in 12 tenses of the verb. But sa Filipino, meron lang tayong tatlo. No? Naganap, nagaganap, magaganap. Okay. But anyway, be used to is sanay sa Tagalog. No? So, naging sanay noon, nagiging sanay ngayon, magiging sanay bukas.
What are the patterns in making sentences using be used to? For the affirmative or positive sentences, you see here yung subject, yung mga pronouns or nouns, mga names. But I divided them kasi magkakaiba to, no? Yung I was, I am, I will be. Dito naman, he, she, it was, is, will be. Bawa dito, we, you, they, we are, we were, you are, they will be. So bakit ko ginawa to? Kasi yung be used to, pwede siyang kahit anong tense. 12 yung tenses sa English. So napakarami nun. Sa atin, ano lang, meron tayong naganap, nagaganap, magaganap. So actually, ito na lang din yung ginamit ko because you will survive and they will understand you if you're going to use these tenses. So this one, and then followed by used to, and then pwede dun sa dulo you may use nouns like noise, pressure, criticisms. Pwede rin gerund. Ito yung mga gerund. These are from verbs. Mukha silang mga verbs na may ing, but they are used as nouns. Performing, climbing, hosting. And then you may also use object pronouns like me, her, him, it, us, you, them, or names din, no? Example, I am used to criticisms. Ibig sabihin, sanay ako sa puna or criticisms. Or halimbawa ito, he will be used to hosting. Ibig sabihin, magiging sanay siya sa pag-host. How about past? Halimbawa, we were used to her. Ibig sabihin, sanay na kami dati pa sa kanya. Okay, to understand it better, so here are some examples. When he was young, he already was used to performing. Noong bata pa siya, dati na siyang sanay sa pagpe-perform. I am used to noise because we live near the railway. Sanay na ako sa ingay dahil nakatira kami malapit sa riles. We don't go along with our new neighbors, but probably after a year, we will be used to them. Hindi namin kasundo ang mga bagong kapitbahay namin, pero baka pagkatapos ng isang taon, masasanay na din kami sa kanila or magiging sanay. How about making negative sentences using be used to? Ganun pa rin, no? Just the same. You just add the word not. Like I was not, I am not, I will not be. So the same pa rin dito sa baba, ganun din. So pwede rin yung contraction. Like wasn't, won't be dito. Dito naman sa baba, weren't. Won't be. And then followed by used to. Ganun pa rin yung mga kanina na sinabi ko. Pwedeng noun, gerund, object pronouns, names, or nouns. So let's make sentences. Kamukha rin siya nung kanina, negative lang. When he was younger, he was not used to performing. Noong bata pa siya, hindi na siya sanay sa pagpe-perform. So noon pa. I am not used to noise because we live in a quiet place. Hindi ako sanay sa ingay dahil nakatira kami sa tahimik na lugar. I think we'll never go along with our neighbors. We will never be used to each other. Sa palagay ko, hindi na kami magkakasundo ng mga kapitbahay namin. At never na kaming magiging sanay sa isa't isa. Next, how do you make questions? So, remember kanina yung mga was, am, will. Sa mga helping verbs siya, no? Nagbaligtad lang. Kanina, I was. Ngayon, was I. Kanina, I am. Ngayon, am I. Kanina, I will be. Ngayon, will I be. So, I think you know this one, no? So, pag nakita nyo yung mga yan, yung mga be verbs, para gumawa ng mga questions, magpapalit ng posisyon, no? They will interchange places. And then, followed by the expression used to. And then again, dun sa dulo, you may use nouns, gerunds, object pronouns, names, nouns. So, ganun pa rin, no? It's easy. Examples. Was he used to performing when he was younger? Sanay na ba siya noon? Bata pa siya sa pag-perform? Are you used to noise? Sanay ka ba sa ingay? Will you ever be used to your neighbors? Magiging sanay ka pa ba sa iyong mga kapitbahay? Okay? To see it clearly and you may compare it. So, ito, sinummarize ko siya. Kamukha lang siya ng mga binigay ko kanina. So, these are the affirmative, negative question. So, pinagsama-sama lang siya dito. So, mapapansin yung mga affirmative because they are positive. Ayan, was, am, will be. Pero sa negative, may mga not. Was not, am not, will never. O yung never, pwede din yan, no? Or you won't be. Itong won't be, ito yung will not. Ganyan siya kino-contract. Ganun talaga, no? And then sa mga questions, so nagbabaligtad nga lang yung subject and linking verb or be verb, sorry. So he was he, you are you. Okay?
Lastly, we have the expression get used to talk about the process of being familiar or accustomed with something, or to talk about adapting to new situations. Like be used to, it can be expressed in 12 tenses of the verb. So, pwede rin siyang ilagay dun sa 12 tenses ng verb. Pero nga sa Tagalog or sa Filipino, may tatlo lang tayong tenses. But anyway, minsan nakakalito yung dalawa, yung be used to, get used to. Ang tandaan lang, yung be used to is sanay. While get used to, when the word get, it becomes, no? Or it is becoming. Basta may nagbabago dun sa process. Kung tatagalugin mo, nasasanay, nasanay, nasasanay, masasanay. So that is the difference.
Okay, how do we make sentences using the expression get used to? So here are the patterns. I just combined positive and negative sentences. Pinagsama ko na lang, no? Kasi itong mga not na to malilikot, no? As you can see here, you can put them all together like did not get. While here, you just put not in the middle. I'm not getting. So I cannot put them in a column. So hindi ko mapagsama sa isang column, no? So of course they start with the subjects, and as you can see, bakit tatlo, no? Pare-pareho to, tigta tatlo. So yung first one, yung past simple. This one is present continuous or ngayon. And then will get is future simple or sa darating pang mga panahon, future. So bakit tatlo, no? Actually in English, there are 12 tenses. So sa atin naman meron kasing naganap, nagaganap, magaganap. So tatlo na lang din. Even foreigners or the native speakers, they would understand that you may survive, no? Pwede na yan na gamitin. They will understand you, or they will understand what you want to say, no? And then followed by used to, and then yun pa rin kanina, the same as be used to. So as you can see here, you may say I got used to, or I did not get used to. O dito na naman halimbawa, he got used to, he did not get used to. Dito naman, we are not getting used to. So kayo na bahala, no? Alam naman ninyo yung positive and negative. So how about questions? So I also divided them, no? Yung did, ito yung simple past. Ito naman part na to may getting at saka mga present forms. Itong am, is, are. So these are present continuous. Ito naman was, were, and then may getting. Ito naman yung past continuous, no? So, kamukha na sinabi ko kanina, you may survive using these tenses, no? So, halimbawa, magtatanong ka, did he get used to pressure? Or, is she getting used to performing? Halimbawa naman, were we getting used to them, or nasasanay na ba tayo sa kanila, something like that. So you can do this one. Okay, to understand it better, I gave some examples. So ayan, so naka-divide siya, positive, negative question, and then dito yung past simple, present continuous, future simple. Or sabihin, nagdaan, kasalukuyan, hinaharap. At first, I didn't like durian because of its smell, but I got used to it. Nung una, ayoko yung durian dahil sa kanyang amoy, pero nasanay na ako. He is getting used to singing in public due to his consecutive performances. So, nasasanay na siyang kumanta sa harap ng maraming tao dahil sa kanyang sunod-sunod na performance. They find their new job very hard, but they will get used to it soon. Nahihirapan sila sa kanilang trabaho, pero magiging sanay din sila kalaunan. The last time I ate durian was 5 years ago. I didn't get used to its taste. So, last ako kumain ng durian 5 years ago kasi hindi ako nasanay sa lasa nito. He isn't getting used to singing in public due to his persistent nervousness. So, hindi na siya nasasanay, hindi pa rin, no? Sa pag-awit sa maraming tao dahil sa kanyang matinding kaba. They find their new job extremely hard, so they will never get used to it. Talagang yung trabaho nila sobrang hirap. So never, kahit pa sa mga darating na pa, hindi na sila masasanay dito. Questions. Did you get used to the taste of durian? Nasanay ka ba noon sa lasa ng durian? Isn't he getting used to singing in public? Hindi pa ba siya nasasanay ngayon sa pag-awit sa harap ng maraming tao? Will they ever get used to their new job? Masasanay pa ba sila sa kanilang bagong trabaho? So, inuna ko lang siya ng pababa, pero comparison din ng pahalang or horizontally. So, positive, this is about durian. So, about durian lahat yan. Dito naman, about singing in public, sing in public. So, positive, negative, and question. Okay?
So ayun guys, natapos natin. So let's have a quick review. So the first one is used to. Parang nangyayari noon pero hindi na ngayon. And then the second one is be used to. Naging sanay, magiging sanay. And then the last one is get used to. Nasasanay, masasanay. So yun ang pagkaiba nung tatlo. So, if you like this video, again, subscribe to this channel or share it on social media. Okay, I hope you learned something new for today. See you.